26 degrees outside. That's nothing. I've been out here when it was negative 27 one morning. But we have a winter storm advisory for the next 2 or 3 days. And we could get, I think, up to 4 feet of snow in the next 3 days or so. This is a Ford sedan Police Interceptor, and I'm following a Ford utility Police Interceptor, but she's too quick for me this morning. Yeah, it's icy out. A little slippery out this morning in Central Oregon. We're at about 4,400 feet elevation. Where my office is, it's 4,500 feet. Snow plows look like they're keeping up pretty good. We'll see when it really starts coming down how well they're able to keep up. What's dangerous is when it snows and then if it warms up to the point where everything melts, and then at night it freezes again, and then you have that thick ice, or the ice, and then if it snows again, there'll be snow on top of the sheet of ice. And I don't have studded snow tires on my vehicle. Studded snow tires with the studs, they do work better, but they used to be steel back in the day. Now they're aluminum. And they might have, I don't know if they're titanium tips or what they are, but it's aluminum studs these days, so they don't last as long as they used to. And the reason why they have people do, you can only get the aluminum ones, is because they say they don't tear up the highways as bad. So as far as, repairs on the highway sooner, the steel ones were worse on the highway. So. But yeah, both of these are, the vehicle in front of me is a Ford utility Interceptor with the 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost motor. The 3.7, some people prefer the 3.7s because some people worry about the turbos, but I've had probably 150. See, and I'd say 95% of all these Police Interceptors nowadays, they don't have the twin turbos with the EcoBoost motor. So 2013 to 19, if you have the twin turbo EcoBoost motor, most of them have the 3.5 liter if you get the twin turbos. If you get the non-turbos, they're all 3.7 liters. And those produce 304 horsepower, which is still 54 horsepower more than them old Crown Vics. And they come standard with all-wheel drive. Some departments, like down south where they don't get bad weather and stuff like that, they opted for the I think they come standard from Ford all-wheel drive, but you could save like $500 per unit if you just got front-wheel drive. But to me, that's silly. I don't know why anybody would just get front-wheel drive to save $500. It's not worth it. If for $500, keep the all-wheel drive for sure. I've never gotten a front-wheel drive one just because look where I'm at. I like all-wheel drive. Everybody out here wants all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. And because I'm on the east side of the Cascade Mountain Range at high elevation, so our winters over here are uncomparable to on the west side of the Cascade Mountains when you're at a lower elevation. Plus, you're on the other side, it's more of a coastal climate, so they don't get the extreme weathers we do. Like I said, negative 27 one morning when I woke up since I've lived out here. And this is Highway 97. It's the main highway that runs north and south all the way through the state. This highway goes all the way up to Canada, and it starts in over by Weed, California, and then just goes all the way up into Canada. And it's one of the, if not the most dangerous highway in the state of Oregon, because a lot of it's just a 2-lane, one lane one way, one the other. As you can see, there's no barrier in between. If one of these semi-trucks, you know, semi-trucks normally are the best drivers on the road, but a lot of times these guys, you know, come from states that they're not used to this kind of weather, and they you'll see them wiped out on the side of the highway after it's been snowing really good, and you do not want to be around when they lose control, because that is if they hit you, I mean, good luck with that. ODOT, Oregon Department of Transportation, was told they weren't going to have enough funds to do the highways this year. And then they came up, they allocated another $19 million and said that they were going to have enough funds. And then they said again that they're running out of funds. So the cost of living has gone up. The cost to pay these workers to work has gone up. $1 million does not go as far as it used to. Since 1986, $1 today is the equivalent. No, I'm sorry. $1 in 1986 is the equivalent of $2.67 today. So think about how far our dollar has plummeted. So an extra $19 million to take care of the roads statewide, I guess, might not be enough. And a lot of people out here don't have the proper tires. So I have winter performance tires on this without studs, and a lot of people, like, you look at this person over here, they're going like 30 miles, 35 miles per hour, and they're in a four-wheel drive pickup truck, and that makes for a long day if you got to drive somewhere and there's somebody in front of you that is going really slow, which is great. You know, go slower instead of faster in these conditions for sure. You know, it's better than wiping out and ended up on the side of the highway. But at the same time, if you don't have the right tires and you didn't prepare for this, kind of sucks when you hold everybody else up that did everything they needed to prepare for this. So tires make a huge difference. And I understand not everybody can afford brand new snow tires. It's just one of those things. When I moved out here, I had to get a tractor for snow removal. Came out here with 2 snow shovels, and as soon as I was done with the snow shovel in my driveway, it had been snowing so hard that it had to be done again right away. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna get me a snowblower. So I got a snowblower. Well, I'm 6'2", and these snow blowers, where the handles are, it's like you gotta kind of hunch over, and by the time you're done with that, your back is killing you. So I was like, I need a tractor. So now I have a tractor. But a lot of people move out here in the late spring, summertime, and they go through one winter out here, and then after winter's over, you see the U-Haul trucks, and they're moving right back out of here. So that's one reason why this, you know, it's growing fast. Bend is the fastest growing city in the state of Oregon, and we're just about 35 minutes to 40 minutes from Bend. So it's trickling down out here, but as far as population growth, and it's growing really fast out here. But a lot of people can't handle these winters, and you have to have all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. If you don't, you'll be wishing you did. So this is Lapine right here. My office is in Gilchrist on this highway at the Gilchrist Mall, and I love it out here. I love the Four Seasons. But you have to prepare. You have to be ready for it. We can get, you know, one time we got like 4 feet of snow, and well, overnight we got 2.5 feet of snow before. And that was just overnight. You wake up the next day and you're like, whoa, what happened when I was sleeping? So you can get 4 feet in less than a week. We average about over 8 feet of snow per winter. One winter we had over 9 feet of snow, but I guess back in the 80s and the 70s, they would get 12 feet of snow. So I just got some some low-priced winter performance tires, because those Goodyear Eagle winter performance tires, they have either Goodyear Eagle Enforcer tires or they have the Ultra Grips, and I'm not sure if one's better over the other, but they're both Goodyear winter performance tires. Those are the best you can get, but those are like $230, $235, $240 a tire, and then you have to pay somebody to mount and balance them. So those are extremely expensive tires. I ended up getting 4, I think they're Nexen tires, and I got them online for $482 and some change for 4 brand new snow tires, and they do great. You know, nobody needs to be doing high speeds in this stuff anyway. So the Goodyear Eagle Ultra Grips and the winter the Enforcer tire, are they called Enforcers? No, that's the Firestone, I think. No, those are the Pursuits. Anyways, I think that's Ultra Grips, and I think they're Enforcers. Anyway, there's a couple of Goodyear Eagle snow tires that are the best you can get, but I don't need to be going fast in these conditions. So you find get some reviews, look at some tires, see what the price they are, find the reviews on them, and if they seem, you know, comparable or just a little bit under the Goodyear Eagles, they're going to be way better than like the RSA tires. The Goodyear Eagle RSA tires are not made for these conditions, although those are the best tires you can get for these vehicles if it's not winter conditions. So anyway, hope everybody has a great new year. You guys be safe. Go slower if you need to. Everything doesn't have to be a rush. You guys take care. Later.